Hey everybody, Wisdom here. It is a little after 6 p.m. Tuesday, July 15th. We're going to upgrade Roller Brawl. Roller Brawl, believe it or not, is actually one of my favorite characters, box stock. She is an absolute beast. She is one. There were a couple of swappers kind of the same way. You question whether they really needed upgrades. She falls into that category amongst the Newlanders. I feel like I could go with her through pretty much, granted nightmare mode, maybe get her up to level 20 or something, so she's got more health, but she's just a really incredible character, box stock. She's someone, if you're just getting into the game and you've got the starter pack and it's like, hey, I need, I want one of each character, what should I do? I want to try and get the new ones. I would probably recommend Roller Brawl because she's quick and she hits incredibly hard, and that's all box stock. I've done nothing with her. My custom painted one that I finally found, Heartbreaker, she's going to be in here shortly to take the other path. She has not had any upgrades at all either, and she's just one of those characters that honestly doesn't seem to need anything if you are inclined to go that route. Her basic attack is what they call Roller Claws, and it's pretty hard hitting. It will do 28. If you saw a critical, you will see 42. I'm just slowly tapping Y, hoping there was a 42. So 28 to 42. The catch is, and again, this is not advertised in the game, the strategy guide, anywhere. What happens, I've played around with this enough, if you're just, like spamming the Y button or rapid tapping, you will have the 1, 2, and then your third hit will kind of be like a little combo. Not necessarily combo like Tariff and Slam Bam, but that's going to trigger something that you don't usually get if you just punch slowly. On that third hit, it looks like she's going to pull out one of the skate blades or something and spin 360 degrees. I assume she would hit enemies behind us, but I know she's going to hit the dummy when she comes full circle, and that actually does 36 to 54. I'll go ahead and showcase that for you. And again, this is all just the primary attack. She has no upgrades at all to speak of. There was that 36. Again, if I do it quick enough, you'll see the, not quick enough, but if we get lucky, you'll eventually see a 54. You'll just have to take my word for it because we could be there all day, but you get to see what she does, and it's pretty cool. Also cool, she is actually fast. Right now she's 50, and she's one of the characters I would agree would be 50. But she can dash, much like Magna Charge, and just kind of get crazy speed going. So when I press the A button, she can now just skate around at free will. If you stop, she stops, so that's something to keep in mind. But I mean, she's insanely fast like this. Speed challenges, anything like that. You can bump into things and she won't stop. Let's see if we can hit the wall. Yeah, so I mean, mainly it's until you let go. Now, if you're close to an enemy and you start dashing, you're going to do 20 to 30. That's just going to be like your standard derby dash deal. Now, when you press the Y button, which on the Wii U is the primary attack, she's instantly going to do that 360 spin that she does on the third hit of just, 1, 2, 3, and it'll be a 36 to 54. However, and this is something really awesome, she's got great range on this too. If you press the secondary attack button again, she does a headbutt, and that was a 60. That is a standard number. The headbutt is 60 to 90. Those are some insane damage numbers for a box stock Skylander. Again, this is not, those were not her base upgrades. That's what she has brand new in the packaging. So insanely good. Now, as you can see, I was not lying, she has nothing here. So we're going to go ahead and start picking this stuff up. Price, I think, is $9,088 with the discount for everything on a Newlander, mainly because they don't have a WoW power. I've got the 18 wing sapphires, that's why my prices are lower, but skate blades is her first purchase upgrade. It will be the tertiary attack. It runs 320. Press X to shoot skate blades that travel along the ground towards enemies. This is something we saw early on in like the B-roll footage Activision sent out to us. And again, she doesn't really need anything, in my opinion. Let's see here. We'll hold off. We might do these one at a time just so we don't overlap. But we're going to press the X button to shoot skate blades that travel along the ground towards enemies. Was that? I can't tell if that was 2. Yeah, that's 2. They're just really close together. That's a pretty cool attack. It's kind of going to add some range. And apparently does multiple hits and punch. So 15 to 23 is what they're gonna do. Let's count how long they're active. 1, 2, 3 seconds there. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. So they appear to leave us very fast and then they slow down. So let's kind of angle this, see if we can maybe get them to the second dummy. There's our 15, and it blew up before it got there. So they do have good range. I can stand in front of this dummy, hit him, and send them over there. Now, let's just kind of try to get back to this guy and see if we can get multiple hits. I counted 5 that time. Let's see if we can get anything. I guess you could in the right scenarios, but it's going to be really hard to position yourself and an enemy in the regard that the enemy couldn't, like back up and evade them after a couple hits, or go forward and avoid them as they go back. But roughly 3 seconds is what I guess the best way to describe this. Modest range, 15 to 23 damage. So that's pretty good stuff in my opinion. Let's see here now. I was checking my phone there real quick. We'll dash over here quickly and headbutt Gorm. How about that? And, anyway, here we go. Impact Skater for 448. All attacks while dashing. You know what? Let me back out of here. I don't know that she can dash and do the tertiary.
Let's jam.
No, I'm pressing the X button and she just literally, doesn't do anything. Let me get closer to her. Nothing. So, no worries there. And the way a lot of you will be inclined to get out of the dash is just press A again. That's usually what you do. Like if you're flying Skylander, you just press that button again, usually the tertiary attack button. But with her, when you press it, she doesn't just stop. She'll throw a headbutt, or if you use the primary button, she will actually attack with her rollerblade combo. So, pretty cool stuff. Anyway, Impact Skater, all attacks while dashing do increase damage. So in my opinion, this should upgrade the dash impact, so 20 to 30, and then the primary and secondary aspects of things. So we'll take it one at a time. We're going to come up here. I'm going to dash into this guy. We were doing 20. Let's see what we do now. 30 immediately. We've got to make sure that that is not just a critical number. 20. I guess to their credit, they did say while dashing, which to me it should still up that, but I'm going to go ahead and put dash 20 to 30. I know that's the same, but if I put same, it might confuse people. Primary, we were sitting at 36 to 54. And now, let's go ahead and dash. Let's see what we're going to do. 44. I'm assuming that obviously would be the base number. And doing my math in my head, half of 44 is 22, so we should be 44 to 66. That is a nice increase from 36.54. Next up in, what would we call it? Just her secondary, which we were doing 60 to 90 on the headbutt. I think I saw 75 when I incidentally previewed it earlier. 75, so what would that one be? 38 basically, I think. So 103. No. 113, I think. I'd like to see that on the screen.
Let's jam.
And the thing is, she has great range. I've pressed A far away from these guys, and she just dashes into them. Yeah, I mean with the headbutt. So. Of course, now that I want to see the critical. Half of 74 is 37, so 37.5. That's 38, because they round everything up. There it was, 113. That is insane. I'm just going to go ahead and call it headbutt here. So again, this is just 2 of her base upgrades, and this chick has numbers better than many Skylanders get fully maxed with a Soul Gem. She's just really, really, really good. Her next one, and I think this is for her special quest. I think you have to clothesline 10 enemies. 576 is the price. Hold A, which on the Wii U, that's just our secondary dash button, if you will. So hold A to charge a dash, release to dash forward and clothesline any enemies in the way. This sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. And she looks awesome. Really like the contrast. That shade of pink, whatever you want to call it, I know it's not like neon pink or flamingo pink. It's like a very fitting pink. Matches her hair, of course. But she just looks really cool. So we're going to charge this thing up. What do you have?
Get ready to roll.
Okay, so wow, that should be very easy. You know, she almost looks angelic. It did time out there, so let me try to get a count on that. 1 second, basically 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds to charge, but basically like between 1 and before I get to 2, it's charged. So, 2, here we go. 1, 2, Mississippi 3.
Time for a jam
5,
session.
6, 7, 8. 8 seconds. We'll try it again. 1, 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi 6, Mississippi 7. Yeah, you know, it's probably not quite exactly 8, but you get the idea. Deadly clothesline. I'm gonna put 1.5 second charge. Runs 8 seconds. We'll go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt there. And now the damage is what's important. If you note when I charge her and we come off, she's got the little dash warrior. I don't know if we'll make it to a dummy. No. But it might have given us credit because 21's a strange number. Anyway, let's check out the dash and see what it does. 20 to 30, wow. And she's going to be doing 21 to 32 damage with this thing. Now her quest is going to be pretty easy. Just go into the Hungry Gobblepods. It will eradicate the chompies. Make sure that there's plenty of them on the screen, and then you've got 8 seconds to pull this off. Should be no issues at all with this one. She is just an absolute beast. Plus, I love the way she jumps. If you know it, she kind of like does the rollerblader deal. She pulls her knees up to the side. Little details like that are much appreciated. Final base upgrade is called Aggression. Price is $7.68. New sharpened blade claws. No, I'm sorry. New sharpened blades make claw attacks do increased damage. Now, what do they mean by claw attacks? I'm pretty sure, you know, that's going to cover the primary roller claws. Now, right here, you've got to pick your path. We're going to take both of them. She is a hard character to find locally. I finally found her at one of those stores that like doesn't really get trafficked much, and picked her up, and we covered her, painted her. She's now my heartbreaker, if you will. That ties in with her backstory, which is pretty awesome. And we'll take both of those, and I don't know that she needs them, you know. But the question I've got now, Aggression makes claw attacks do increased damage. To me, Deadly Clothesline is a claw attack. And then when she's dashing and does the primary, that's a claw attack. And then Roller Claws is a claw attack. But let's just start out simple. And we were sitting at 28 to 42. Yeah, so 28 to 42 is what we want to see go up. 34, that's nice. That should be a 51 on the critical. Let me go ahead and document that. 34 to 51 primary. You wonder why I use primary? It's just because that's shorter than typing out Roller Claws, you know? And I'm trying to make these spreadsheets as small of an area as possible so then on the site they can display larger for you. Primary is going to be 34 to 51. The third hit combo, let's go ahead and try to hit that. You did see the 51 there. So 44 to 66 should be, let me actually 34 to 51 primary with 44 to 66 third hit. Looks like my TV got darker. Let me make sure we're recording. Yes, I don't know. Looks really bright on the gamepad and the recording device, but it's like super dark on my TV. And I don't know, I guess if it's not like that on the recording device, it won't impact you. What weirdness. Strange things have been happening lately. Anyway, I want to see now when she's dashing. The clothesline, I guess we'll check it first. It was 21 to 32. We'll see if it's impacted. No, it's gonna stay the same. There's nothing wrong with that. We're in there, and now while dashing. Wow, so that does change. She's gonna go ahead and do the 44 to 66 primary. I'm gonna reword that all actually right now. So dashing prime. I'm gonna call it prime. Well, I guess I should confuse people and think like, what do you have to prime? I don't understand. 44 to 66, and then the headbutt should be. Actually, you know what? Since that was tied in with Impact Skater, I don't guess it did anything. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. So basically, what aggression did, we went from 28 to 42 up to 34 to 51, and then the third hit that was sitting at 36 to 54 has now jumped to 44 to 66. So that is Miss Roller Brawl, and those are her base upgrades, and she is an absolute beast. I'm gonna try to figure out why my TV looks really dark, and we'll actually go in this cave and see what it is. It looks insanely dark too. I don't know why it's happening. It's almost like there's clouds over this area, and there's not. It's supposed to be sunny because we've beaten chaos. I don't know. I'm really kind of confused by this. I hope the TV's okay. Obviously it dims now. It looks just fine on the recording, but my TV does not, and I don't know why. I'm going to check into that. I won't make you worry about it. Hopefully it's okay. But that is Roller Brawl. Those are her base upgrades, and she is absolutely beastly. She is on her way to becoming one of my favorite characters, and that is a very good thing in my opinion. So what we have to check out is Shadow Skater and Skateblade Siren. Looks like Shadow Skater is going to be like a nice mix of 1 and 2. Primary and secondary, I should say, and then Skateblade Siren looks like it's going to do some cool stuff with the tertiary attacks. So excited to check those out, and then we still have the Soul Gem as well. So we'll come in, document all those numbers. If you take the link at the top of the video description box, you'll be taken to my site, a post dedicated to Roller Brawl. You will see this video for the base upgrades. You'll see Shadow Skater, Skateblade Siren, and most importantly, you will have access to my spreadsheet where I document all of the damage numbers for Roller Brawl, each and every attack and upgrade, and it is mapped out in intrinsic detail for you. But it will help you pick the best path for your Roller Brawl. And on top of that, I will give my official recommendations for rookie players, veteran players, and what I personally prefer and why. So definitely check that out. Make sure you're subscribed. If you like what I'm doing, hit that button for me. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here. I may wind up taking this chick down, Shadow Skater, and then let Heartbreaker have Skateblade Siren. We'll just see how it goes. But once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here shortly.